All right, everyone. So I did want to go over this video lesson here. I know I promised it a couple weeks back, but finally getting time to do this. I was going through some of the groups and I saw the question right up here that you see, which is where can I find this file, the teach piece? I thought it was a neat design, and I was like, you know what, this is super simple. We can do this in Shortcuts a lot. 5 and even 4, and there's no need to trace anything or anything like that and get jagged edges and stuff. So it's best to just go ahead and try to create it there in Shortcuts Lot 5 or 4. So that's what we're going to go over today. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Let me go ahead and get rid of this big old photo here. So we're in Shortcuts a Lot 5. Again, you can do this in Shortcuts Lot 4. You don't need 5. We're just going to be taking a look at the effects menu and stuff. So first we need to build the item here, which is we got teach and then we got piece. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. Text. The font that we are using here, let me type it first, and then we'll see the font here. So it's right here, Super Clarion Black, I guess. I don't know. Pretty sure I'm butchering that, but anyways, that's the closest one that I found to it. Anyways, it simply has capital letters and stuff, and it looks very similar to what was used. So again, I'm just increasing the size of this here, and we should be good with this. So that part looks good. Now we need to go ahead and get the T and the H shrunk down to where it needs to be. Okay, so what we're going to do in that case is we need to ungroup everything, and we can either go to like object ungroup here, or we can right click and go to ungroup, and it's right there, and that's going to allow us to select the individual shapes and stuff. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to want to make sure that you have done, view, snap to, and I chose object bounds, object centers. Make sure that those are selected, and also with the selection tool selected up here in the corner, we're going to want to make sure that we have advanced chosen. Okay, and the whole reason behind that is because I want to be able to resize everything and simply use this, while holding my shift button down to constrain it up to the corner there. So I'm bringing it down to, and hopefully you guys can see that. There's a big blue line in the center. It just snaps right to it. So it's like the center of the object there. Same thing with the H. I'm going to bring that in the bottom right corner and just bring it till it snaps right there in the center. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to get the P and the E. Okay, so for that, I'm going to click on the T, hold the shift button down, click on the H, and now I'm going to go ahead and copy it to my clipboard. And the next thing is I'm going to do an edit, paste in place, and that's going to paste it exactly in the same space right there. And now I can go ahead and drag it down. Now, how do you know where to drag? Hold the shift button down, constrains you sliding up and down, and I'm just going to go ahead and drag it to right there. So that's perfect. That's beautiful. And now we need to change it to the P and the E. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock that part out. So with the text tool selected, I can go ahead and double click there, delete, and type the word P, and then over here select it and type in the E. Now you can see that the E and the H really aren't the same width, so with the center here selected, I'm just going to go ahead and stretch that out. So that's really it. That's all we need to do in order to get it to this step here. Okay, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to select everything here, and then the effect menu up here is going to be the bridge warp. All right, so that's the important part. And this menu will pop up, and this is where we can increase and decrease the curve there. All right, and whatever you do to the top, you want to do to the bottom. So that's a minus 30. This one needs to be a plus 30, so that way it's nice and symmetric. And then you are able to adjust the height if you need to. in order to get the effect that you're looking for. All right, so that looks good. I'm just going to go ahead and click on OK, and now we essentially created the teach piece that we saw earlier, right here from this. Again, you can change the depth of the arch there, so you can have an arch both ways, but again, make it symmetrical so that it just looks pleasing to the eye. But that is how you can create the teach piece inside of Shortcuts Lot 5, or again, like I said, Shortcuts Lot 4 has that effect as well. All right. So hey, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. Feel free to like, share this video, and we'd be much appreciative of that. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll go ahead and see you next time. All right. Take care.